What's poppin', guys? This is Water Dragon, and we are going to be analyzing 20 versus 1 speed dating 20 guys. Jubilee x Solfa. I don't know if I even said that right, but either way, this is supposed to be speed dating and 20 versus 1. Based off of the thumbnail, a bunch of guys surrounding this girl, so looking forward to what this is all about. So with speed dating, I have a couple of inputs that I like to share, but let's see what this is all about. Maybe it'll shed some light.
Are you hoping to find a match today?
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping not to continue this pattern of very, very bad men.
Hi. It's a lot of guys. Well, they were honest, so if you're not their type,
I love to
physically,
dance,
then
so I don't like
don't waste
it
your
when
time.
I'm with somebody who's a total Debbie Downer or boring and just kind of stands there and doesn't want to dance.
Who likes to dance? I'm black. Just stand there. Alright. Don't know if that's worth
I would definitely
losing a guy over.
want someone open-minded but not a freak. So you shouldn't be into feet, but a little choking's a little fun. Well,
That kind of doesn't make sense. You're not allowed to like feet, but I enjoy you choking the life out of me. So what? Sex is sex. You're gonna be able to do a lot with it.
I do like them tall because I'm pretty tall for an Asian girl, and when I put on my heels, I would like to still be shorter than my man. So they need to be, I think, at least 5'11", but I prefer like 6 feet tall.
It's happening. She's about to Thanos us. That's literally half. That's half.
I would not want to be with somebody.
I want to pause it real quick. Look. I understand that you're like a certain height, but 5'6" isn't tall. But if anything, that's average for Asian girls or whatever. But it doesn't matter if you want a tall guy. Don't stay stricted to people who are 6 foot and over, because not a lot of guys are 6 foot and over. Me, I come from a tall family, so almost everyone in my family is like 6 foot and over. I'm half black. Most of my family is black, obviously, so, But just, you're willing to lose a potential mate just because of height? So what if he's like maybe an inch taller than you? Are you still going to dump him or something like that? Not even considering the fact that, you know, if you wear heels, so what if that gives you a little bit more height? You're on your tippy toes. The guy can still be taller than you if he was on his tippy toes. Like, come on. That's just stupid in my opinion. At least the standard of what she puts up in terms of height.
Who wants kids within 7 years? I love kids. I've been an aunt since I was 10, so I'm like a natural around babies and kids. But I want to really just share a love with somebody that's so great, and it's all about loving each other before we can, you know, bring somebody else in the world. I think you should be mentally stable as well, financially stable, because you're going to be responsible for shaping their future. It's kind of a big pressure because you could really fuck somebody up in the head if you're not there, and I take that really seriously.
If you want kids, you know, that's understandable. He's like, please don't shoot me.
You know what? I have a younger brother, and anybody younger than me, I just automatically think of my brother, so.
Okay.
Like, they could be the hottest person in the room, and if they tell me they're even a month younger than me, I'm just like, oh, I just see my brother, and it's like, oh, I would not date my brother.
But it's not your brother, you idiot. What are you gonna do?
You're gonna be single for a while.
That was rude.
How many guys?
You even just said I'm gonna die alone because of your
I thought there
stupid
would
standards.
be maybe 4 guys left, but there were none. So today I learned that my criteria is not, I guess, easy as I thought it was. But I'm okay with that because I don't, like, these are values and things that I don't want to bend and change right now, so. I used to really beat myself up in my past relationships after they ended because I felt like I wasn't good enough. But I think I'm at a place in my life right now where I know what I want, and there's nothing wrong with having these standards. You shouldn't have to bend your values and what you want to please somebody else.
She's right and not right at the same time. Alright, so that was interesting. First off, you know, I'm going to go through it one by one real quick. Hold on. Alright, so the first one is dancing. You know, I'm a dancer and I love a girl who likes to dance too. And if she doesn't like to dance, you know, yeah, it's a bummer, but doesn't mean that she's worth losing a relationship with. And the fact that she thinks that is something that she could lose one guy over, you know, that's just a little sad, you know. Next part was the intimacy part. How the heck are you gonna tell a guy you cannot be into feet, but yet you'll want him to choke you? That just doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? And the next one was the height, which I already explained. Now, again, just make your standards more realistic. You're more into the outer appearance. And the outer appearance of the guy, you know, just... Do people not care about the person themselves anymore? Like, outside appearances should be just basically the icing on top of it, you know? The cherry on top, or whatever you want to call it. The person, the actual human being, what he does or what she does should matter the most. You know the person. It's just ridiculous of the standards that she's all about. Basically, everything that she was talking about had to do with outer appearance. The only thing that it wasn't was, I guess, age and what was it? It was the first one, dancing or something like that. So everything else was just outer appearance. It was just stupid. Like, she's not gonna find a guy that at this rate. Now, as for the part where she's into family and such, that's an important aspect. A lot of people like to have kids in the future, or there are those that don't as well. And that's an important question to ask when you're in a relationship. Me personally, if I'm on a date, I would like to know fairly early on in a relationship, like I would say at least 2 months straight of being officially boyfriend and girlfriend with my girl, that I would be asking her, okay, well, I'm at the point where it's not too early and it's not too late to ask, where I would like to be able to see if the girl likes to have kids in the future. And if I find out that she doesn't, would that be a deal breaker? For me, I want to say yes, because I do want to have kids. I would love to have a kid to grow up and raise up on my own. So if she was not to want to have kids, then I would have to end the relationship right then and there, because I want kids. I do. And if she doesn't want to have kids, then I'm not the one for her. And I don't want to risk getting her pregnant and finding out that, oh my goodness, why did you get me pregnant? I told you I didn't want to have kids. And then she's going to go and have an abortion or something like that. And I'm going to be like, no, you are not going to kill my child. And it's going to be a whole big thing. That's another topic. But anyway, that was a good thing. That's one good thing that she did, asking that question, is asking if the person wants to have kids in the future. So, 1 point for her. Now the final part. The freaking age. You're telling me, even if the person is 1 month younger than you, you wouldn't date him? You freaking serious? What if he was born on the same date as you? What if you both are exactly the same age? Would you still be able to date him? What if it was 1 day before you? Your birthday is one day less than me. I don't want to date you. You're too young for me. Oh my goodness, you have such a mindset I cannot understand. You think about your brother, you're all about family and such, that's all good and all, but if the guy is younger than you by a month, you automatically think of your little brother. Do you have a problem with your brother or something like that? Did you have like an incident with your brother or something? Like, what was up? What's up with that? So that's just completely stupid. Now she says that she values her standards and such. That's good, but her standards are complete crap. They are crap. She needs to be much more realistic. And that last guy saying you're gonna be single for a while, that is putting it mildly. I would have said something else, like, this is why you can never get a man. I would have said something like that, like, your standards are way too ridiculous. For me, my 3 standards are simple, but also at the same time, they're the hardest to find. I don't like to be with anyone who smokes, and that includes vapor. Vapor still has some tobacco factors in there, and I'm not trying to deal with that. Drinking. I'm going to be more specific. Getting drunk. If you like getting drunk, you like doing all that stuff, no. I'm not trying to deal with people who like to get drunk and not remember what they did the night before and be completely out of control, not knowing the actions that they're doing. I've dealt too many years of that stuff with the certain friends that I had, which is why I'm not associating with them. Not all of them, but just around that association. It's okay to drink, drink beer, wine, whatever. But if you get drunk and like to get drunk, I'm not going to be wanting to be a part of your life unless you get rid of that attitude. And number 3 is doing drugs. Any sort of illegal drug. I don't care what it is. I'm not trying to deal with none of that stuff with me. So, call me old-fashioned. I like to have a clean relationship because I don't want my girlfriend dying before me for any sort of reason. Smoking, damaging your lungs or whatever, same thing with the drugs, overdosing, the getting drunk, driving, all that stuff. I'm not trying to be a part of that. So I would like to have a girl who has those three same standards as I do. So those things are hard to find, but they definitely are out there. Quite a few. And as for the age, I don't know what she's complaining about. So me, I like any age range from the oldest that I've liked a girl that was older than me was about 5 to 7 years older than me. It's a good mid-sized range. I guess you could say I like more older women because they know what they want, you know. But either way, it's just ridiculous of how her standards are. So anyway, guys, this is analysis on the video. Let me know what you guys think about it. If you agree that her standards are complete crap, let me know what your standards are. I want you guys to comment down in the comments below your top 5. I'm gonna say top 5 standards for what you look for in a guy or a girl. All right, I want to see what your interests are, and I'm looking forward to doing more dating videos because I could do a whole entire segment series about relationships and such. I might. So continue to comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you like my reaction, hit the like button. If you enjoy this type of content, make sure to leave me some links so I can be able to analyze other videos like this. And if you are new to my channel, please subscribe so you can be able to catch up on all the content that I do, which is dancing, analyzing videos, reactions, and dance videos. Challenges. My bad. I'll see you next time.